Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Forge Adventure. And this episode, we're going to go to the Library of Annoyance and see if we can destroy it since we have a bunch of cards that are pretty okay. They're not the best, but we'll see how it goes. And hopefully, we'll get a lot of shards from it because I'd love to just do more drafts. Because that's going to be the name of the game at this point. There's a Drake. Should have looked to see how far away this place was. Good lord. There's the library. That's not the library. That is the library. Okay. I was about to say. Structure is enormous, looking more like an ancient city than a library or something. I don't know. Let's go fight some people. I don't remember what deck I'm using. Oh yeah, I'm using the multicolor deck. That's fun. And we got Michael or Donatello. That actually will be fine. And then pickaxe ain't worth it. Yeah, I could do that with the pickaxe. Okay, so let's do this. Let's get out forest and turn. And then we will starting town, pickaxe, and turn. And then we'll Mox Pearl, forest, good lord. And then let's just destroy my opponent with crawlers. And we'll end turn. And then we'll play another crawler. And the bird's paradise. And then we'll end turn. And they'll draw, losing a thing, and then they'll destroy my guy, which isn't cool. I already have another one, so who cares? So we'll play him now. Let's get Elvish Piper down. And then we'll end turn. I draw a card, lose 2 life. I draw 2 cards, they lose 2 life. Good lord. They lose so much life, apparently. Let's do Michelangelo, Lightning, and Pure Steel Paladin. Nope. Oh, that's not starting town. I've used that. Okay. Can we do this? Yes, I can. That'll get up Pure Steel Paladin. Then we can attach the pickaxe for free. Oh my god. And down to Ledger, create a copy of a thing. Okay, we'll do that. And then we'll end. We're just gonna lose the game from drawing cards. Yeah, that happens twice. Good lord. Let's do that. Choose my opponent. And then we'll attack and win the game. Oh, that was easy. And okay. I'll head back over here. Fight this guy. play. I'll keep this. I'll play Forest. And Power Suits. End turn. Okay. And I will draw, get a tap land down. I get a Savannah, that's awesome. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do them for 1. And then we'll end. And then he dies. So that stinks. That's my turn. Reliquary Tower. I have no creatures. Pop this. Get us some plains. And then end turn. There's a creature. Let's give her the Power Suit. And the bow. And then we'll end turn. Alright. Tower. Or Volcanic Island. Let's do the Bone Sabers. Attach the Bone Sabers. Alright, so another 5/5. Let's go ahead and attack. Take out this guy. She's now a 9/9. Now she's a 10/10. Good lord. They're gonna hit me for 3. Get out at 1/1. We'll just attach to him, belated win. Even though I didn't even need to do that. That's gone. There we go. No cards to sell. So that puts, oh wait, no, I can sell one of these, since that's 2. That's gonna go up to 3, yeah. That one goes to 3. Oh, we can fight this guy. See if we can do it again like that. And we'll keep this, that's good. And let's amulet for a plains. End turn. Plains, Ocelot, attach the bow, end turn. I don't play anything good. Let's get our tap land out. And then we'll attack. And then for 2 mana, I can't do anything. So I'll just get my cat token and end. Oh, that's awesome. Reliquary Tower, Endless Water. 2 mana. Can't do anything. Alpha Strike. Get another cat out. And there we go. I get out a 3/2. We get out Michael and Leo. Whenever counter creature you control, draw a card. Whenever you put a counter on a creature. Okay. Let's get the Angel down. Because that's going to actually be insane right now. So we'll attack. They get super powered. And they just take it. Okay. Evolving Wilds, pop it. Get out whatever. Get out Michael, Leo. Let's get the sword out. Let's go and attack. Whenever creature attacks alone, deals 1 damage. Oh, deals 1 damage there. Or 9/9. Oh my god. So now there'll be an 11/11 when I attack. I wish I could give them trample. That'd be insane. No, but I can make them even stronger. Good lord. Attach that. Can I attach this too? I cannot. Alright, let's attack. Take that out. There's 13. God. They got another one. I'll take it out too. Let's make a copy of this. We'll attach both of these. And then we'll go to attack. Good lord. 21 damage. That was insane. Alright, so that puts that up to 4. That's gonna be 2. That's gonna be 1. That's gonna be 3. There's nothing to sell. I'll take all these guys out. And then we keep that. Alright, Terramorph Expanse, pop it. Go to Plains. End turn. Pop this. Get another Plains. End turn. Let's get our Badlands down. Let's get out our Assassin. And we'll attach the bow to him and end turn. And now we can, nope, we can Plains, get out Mothra, and then attack for 2. And then, at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player chooses a target player, controls more lands. Oh, the player shuffles. Okay. So it's, let's see, put that card into play. It's another, what's it called? Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot the name. That card, yep, that one. Alright, let's do that. Let's do the short bow. Attach the short bow. This leaves me with 2 mana still. No green, so I cannot do that. Alright. Let's just Alpha Strike. They are going to block him. He's going to come back with flying. And then we're going to attach the bow. And attach the short bow. And enter. They're going to get another land because I got more lands. Let's do our tap land. Let's get Endless Water. Let's do Sid. Let's attack, taking their guy out. And they can block. We can power up though. Let's do that. Alpha Strike. Everybody gets super strong and he dies. That puts me up to 4 on those. Feel like that land is not new. And I know I need to check the bookshelves in here, but I'm not right now. Lands can tap for any color. In your upkeep, you have 4 more creatures in graveyard. You may turn to a creature card. Okay. Sure. We'll keep this. We'll pop that for a forest. Play the forest and end turn. And mills 13 cards. Wow. Okay, well. That's how this is gonna go. Let's play her. And then we'll end. Tap lands. That gets destroyed. That doesn't matter. So that leaves me at 3 mana. Let's get that down. And then we'll attack for 2. Play another tap lands. That won't do anything. And then we'll Elvish Piper. And then attack for 2. And more lands. Elvish Piper. Get out. Angel. Angel. Power up themselves. I'm not going to attack. Let's get the cemetery down. Let's attach the bow to the angel. We'll end turn. At the beginning of your... Oh. Let's play that then. I already have that out. Let's do this for film. And then I think we could just play them. Yep. Whenever wild text, create a roll token. Let's target creature you control. Put it onto a graveyard. Enchant creature gets 1/1 for each enchantment you control. So what if I did that? Okay. There's 6/7 with flying. And then I get a land. Or I get to draw a card, which ended up being a land. Awesome. That was great. Let's get Sephiroth and just kill their guys. We'll play Sephiroth. Their guy dies. And then we'll just attack. And let's do that. And we win. Yay. That's sold now. Okay. Let's check the bookshelves on the first one. Desert Tunes. Let's go up here, hit this one. Let's fight the spirits. Which I have a feeling is going to be really annoying. This is amazing. Right, Glimmer Void. Equipment Lover, intern. Right, bow. Glimmer Void. Amulet. Forest. Copy a bow. Attack for 4, shoot down your spirit. I get out a 1/3 that powers up spirit, so that stinks. Alright, in that case, let's get the samurai out. Let's attach the bow. Let's attack with everybody. I'm not gonna block, cool. Does he also power up spirits? He does, great. Double spirit power upper. That's annoying. Your attack deals damage equal to the number of equipment you control to each opponent. Wow. Okay, well, let's get that down. And then we'll Alpha Strike. Shoot this and that. And then they just take 3. And then they go down to 2. So we just win. Because we will attack, shoot down your guy, and win the game. Nice. That. And fight this guy. It's good to have a good deck in here and just annihilate these guys after the last time I dealt with them. Sure, we'll keep this. It's not really the best. Forced. Enter. Forced. 2 mana. Enter. Ooh, that was dumb. I got rid of my reliquary tower. I should have been smarter. Let's play that. Let's get the sword out. And let's end turn. Now you get a golem down. We'll do tap land. And then make a copy of our sword. And 2 mana. We can't do anything with just green. So we're going to take 2 damage and draw a card. Sure. I'm cool with that. Alright, let's do Badlands, Elvish Piper, and let's attach the bow and end turn. They're going to hit me for a lot. I'm just going to take it, which will be 5. They are going crazy. Alright, tap land down. Tapping the scrap. Let's get the sword equipped. Oh, he's man with 1 mana, so I can't do anything else. We'll attack for 5, shoot this down. I get 2 wolves. They discard 20 cards. They are going to activate this thing a bunch. Okay. Evolving Wilds, pop it. Let me get a Plains. Can I get the sword down and equipped? Yes. Let's play the sword. Attach the sword. Yeah, I wanted to attach the sword. Stupid game. That dies. They block with a couple people. This dies. Makes me upset. Can I get her down? Yes, I can. Alright. That leaves me with no mana to equip to anything, so we'll end. They get a golem out. Alright, now we shall... They got no flyers. So we're just gonna do this, and that. And then we'll attack and win. 13, good lord. Oh my god. When you can get out, you know, any land at the beginning of the game, it's just gonna make that go by a lot faster. Alright. Glimmer Void. Yeah, sure. Got that. Glimmer Void down. Pop this. Get us a swamp. And turn. Alright, we'll play tap land. Let's get out our starting town. 3 mana. Let's do Pure Steel Paladin. And we'll end turn. And then... Oh, Gwenelm. Let's do the swamp. Let's get Elvish Piper out. And then we'll end turn. And then we shall Tundra, Elvish Piper, get out Gwenum. Let's get out the Bone Sabers. Draw a card. Play. Oh, already played a land. Let's attach the Bone Sabers to Gwenum. Attach the bow to Gwenum. I got 1 mana. I can't do anything. End turn. Alright, that's gonna die. They'll get a 5/5. That's fine. Let's do Elvish Piper. Let's get out Helm. Plinko Hammer. Attach it to Gwenum. Draw a card. And then we'll tap that, destroy Helm. They get their 5/5. We'll go to attack. We're going to do 1 damage to the 5/5. And then we get a power up to become a 10/8. They're going to chump block. I'll get my Ocelot down, and then we'll end turn. Gwenum is indestructible. Good lord. Alright. Terraform Expanse. Pop it. Let's get whatever. Let's get them down. Let's get that out. Nope. Let's do that. Get whatever and put on top. Is Gwenum a spider? Yes. Give me this. And then let's attack. Alright. Gwenum's out 14/12. I get 2 more cats. All the cats. Now we get Super Spider. Now Gwenum on attack phase gets everything. Okay. Well, they can't block her now. She's at 18/6. And we won. Nice. That's new. Yeah. Okay. Let's go over here. I think I already, yeah, I just did these. That's fine. We'll do these. I think there's more stuff to read, technically, than last time I did this. So I feel kind of bad I'm not reading them. Do these, and we'll fight that guy. Okay. I don't remember there being that many books. And then... Oh, nice. I got Ghidorah. We'll keep this. Not necessarily the best, but it will work. End turn. Let's play the Blade. Let's get out the tap land. And then we'll end. Mountain. We got 3 mana. Can't do anything, so we'll end. They're gonna get out a 2/2 Golem. We're gonna get out Badlands and should I Nexus? Yeah, because then everything can become a scarecrow. Blah. Alright, so they're gonna hit me. They didn't hit me for 2. Wow, that's surprising. I get to draw more cards. That's great. This is 5-drop or every color. Blue, red, black, blue. Let's do the tap land. Let's play the spear and can't do anything else, so we'll end. They're gonna hit me for 3, that's fine. I get to draw more cards. Stay our land. I think I can get the white down now. I can. There's a 7/7. That's awesome. And let's give him the sword. Alright. And then end turn. I'm just gonna equip everything and he's dead. Oh my god. Okay. Draw card back. Leonardo the Samurai. Ooh, and our war leader. Could do King Ghidorah. Our creature mutates. It's a flying trample. Let's just get this out. And next turn, I will get out big guy. I don't have 2. No. Okay, end turn. They're gonna hit me for 3, just 3, which is good. And they're gonna get out. Oh my god. That's a lot of stuff. Do I have a reliquary tower down? I don't. That sucks. Okay. Let's do... I could get out anything. Let's get out a war leader, because he's just gonna get 1,000,000 tokens down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do... Oh my god. Let's do Captain Claws. Attach the claws. Can I attach anything else? I got 1 mana. Let's attach the sword. And then we'll attack. We'll get 2 cats. And then we get an ally. Good lord. They're just gonna take all 8? Oh my god. Okay. That's fine with me. I gotta discard stuff. Let me get rid of this. And that. And then we'll end. They get to draw 3. Oh my god. So let's do land. Let's get him out. Attach the Shadow Blade. And the Captain Claws. And the bow. And then we'll Alpha Strike. And then we'll shoot that down. Then we'll get another ally. And they'll just give up. That works. I don't blame them, honestly. Alright, that's that. Treasure. Don't know that set. Looks like it'd be Strixhaven. That's cool. A Lock Dragon. Would be good for an Izzet player. So we'll fight a Golem. Alright, we'll keep this. And then let's go ahead and pop this for a Plains. End turn. Oh, nice. Already got Michael and Leo. Let's player tap land, tap that. And in turn, I'm going to have to discard, which is fine. But I could get everything back. So we're going to discard Helm. And then, there it goes. Let's do Plains. Let's get down Michael and Leo. Attach the bow to them, and end turn. And then Oilquay Tower. Okay, 4 more creature cards in the graveyard. Okay. Let's do Samurai Swords. And then we'll attack. That'll take 5. And then they get out the thing. That's bad, but it's fine. Let's do Shuriken on Ralph, or Mikey and Leo. Alpha Strike. So we could potentially get counters. At least we had 2. Let's do that. Let's Alpha Strike. Hit up 5. I guess that's game. It is. Alpha Strike and win. This deck is doing so much better than I would have ever hoped. I need to take out the extra stuff and just see how it does, and then proxy it in real life. It'd probably do awful, honestly. Alright, let's do this. Get a Plains in turn. Let's get the Plains out. Let's get out our Cleric, and then we'll end. Clerics are going to power themselves up. They'll hit me for 1. Ooh, they're going to power up their spirits, which is bad. Let's get the Furnace out. Let's get out Aerith. Let's power up Aerith, and then we will end turn. They're going to hit me for 3. Underground Sea. That's unblockable. That's not good. Let's play that. Selecting our opponent. So when we attack, with the bow, it's going to do 2 damage. Take out the unblockable. Oh my god. Alright, so let's do that. We gotta attach this first. That's the main thing. And then I'm not creating any tokens. Play that, I get the spear, but that doesn't really make a difference. Double strike would help. Can I play? No, I don't think so. Let's get him down. And then we'll go to attacks. Powering up our Cleric. We'll attack. No, we won't. Crap. I think I just lost. Oh, almost. Alright, Metamorphic Expanse, pop it, get us a forest. Comes tap, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, yes. I would need to lower their life so much that they cannot do anything. Power per. Oh no, lifelink. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm really dumb. Let's take out the unblockable. Okay, I still gain 10 since I do double damage. Alright, they're gonna hit me for 5, that's fine. Oh my god, yes. Alright, so this is gonna be a whole lot better now. Let's do this African Swallow. Let's get out Nope. Can't do any of that. Okay. Let's just attack. Equip this. And then power her up. And we'll attack for 8. Shooting this dead. They take 16. I will discard that. He's already got one out. And now I got a 10-10. Badlands. Parallel. Let's go to attack. And then we'll win. There we go. Good lord. Still not enough stuff to sell. I got a Stone Rain. Get a Anime Land of War Elves. Find another golem. Glenholm, Donatello. We'll keep this. And pop our amulet. For Forest. And then, oh my god, yes. Savannah. And Equipment Lover, Intern. An 07 Wall of Junk. Oh, that's annoying. Let's Mana Confluence. Get out Brave. Nope, that's Dwight. That was not what I wanted. Alright, attack for 3. They'll get a power up. Why did their wall die? What happened? Log? Why? What? Blocks return it to its owner's hand. Oh, that's why. Okay, that's weird. That's really weird. Alright, I'll get her down. Let's attach the bow. And we'll Alpha Strike. They'll block again. Let's power up Brave. And then do Forest. And get out the Shuriken. Attach the Shuriken. And Alpha Strike. And they take 10, I gain 10. Power up Brave. That's even better. Alright, awesome. Let's see how I can do this. Kind of like getting Gwenum down, but it's kind of like, wow. Let's get Donatello out. And let's get our Cleric down. Power up Donatello. Alpha Strike. We're gonna tap down their big guy. Deal 1 damage here. They're gonna block, lose their defender. I get a 1/1 counter on Donatello. That's good. Let's just murder the Wall of Junk. I don't have 2 blacks. Alright. Well, let's get her down then. Giving 1/1 for each. enchantment. Let's give this to her. Alright. And then we're going to do a 1/1 counter here. Then we're going to Alpha Strike. And then we're going to tap down their wall. Do 1 damage to this. They got 1 blocker and they lose. There we go. Alright. We'll go across. Getting these. Get air balloon. Fight this guy and then go fight that mimic. Because we know it's a mimic since we've been in here before. Alright. Yeah, actually, this is fine. Because I'm going to Birds of Paradise, Sword of the Amethyst, and then just get out a million land. So then, oh my god, I could World Tutor for whatever. Alright, end turn. Alright. Oh my god, Glimmer Void, Sword of the Amethyst, attach the Sword of the Amethyst, end turn. Alright, so Great Furnace, Lightning, Alpha Strike, get a land. Doesn't really matter what. Lightning gets destroyed. That was a bad choice, my friend. Alright, Plains, Angel out. We get Bird's Paradise, a power up. We get another land. I take 3. Let's Worldly Tutor and just get a big old guy. There's so many cards I'd love to get. Tokens with Helm. Super Shredder. That's good. Wait, Super Shredder. Whenever another permanent leaves the battlefield. Oh, man, if that was just Goes to Grave, that'd be insane. I have a treasure token. Let's get... I mean, I have a million mana. Let's just get something crazy. Put that creature on the battlefield, tap and attack him. Let's get Ralph and Mikey. Because that's freaking insane. Alright. Then we'll end turn. They're gonna get out a 1/1. Whenever artifact is put in your graveyard from the battlefield, you may have target opponent lose a life. Not worried about that. Let's get that down. And then... we're gonna power up our Angel. We're gonna Alpha Strike. Get us another land. Shoot down your guy. And then we get, wow, Mikey and Leo. That's insane. There we go. That's cool. Tap 5 to get everything. It's... wouldn't be the most useful, but it's cool. I mean, if you could tap all colorless, I guess. Creatures attacking last chosen player have menace. At the beginning of combat on your turn, choose an opponent. Okay. Okay, more shards. We're just going to keep hitting the bookcases. Getting information we need. Getting some cards. And then after we hit all the bookshelves, we'll go fight. Excuse me, Miss Spirit. I wonder, should I go spend the money before fighting the guy at the end? I'm not too concerned about him, to be honest. Let's go ahead and pop. No, never mind. We'll just end. We're gonna get that down tapped. We'll end again. Then I'll pop that for planes. And we'll end. Alright, let's get the planes down. Let's get the Black Panther. Nope. Oh, I got 2 planes. Oops. Alright, sword. Feast and famine in turn. They're gonna hit me for 1. Power up all their guys. Let's get the scrub land down, which is also not what I should have played. Let's get my angel out, then we'll end. They're gonna hit me for 3. That's fine. That's unblockable. Forest. What's this sword do? Untap my land? Yes, okay. Let's attach that. Only tapping lands. Let's get Black Panther down. Attach it to the forest. And then we shall attack with our angel. They're gonna block it. That's fine. Oh, but my lands don't untap because they blocked. Oh, crap. Okay. I have 16 health. We'll take whatever happens this turn, which is just 4 damage. That's fine. Let's do mountain. Let's do sword. A counter sword. Okay, that stinks. Okay. We played a land. Can I get them down? Not anymore. Let's attack again. We're just gonna chump block. Add a fill-in. Alright, I got 3 mana. Can't do that yet. We just gotta end. They're gonna hit me again for 4 since it's unblockable. Command bridge. Tapping the scrap. I could get him out, I guess. Nope. I could tap all their stuff. That'll allow me to at least hit them for a lot of damage. What does this do in English? Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment or tap creature. Okay, well, we're gonna do that. This dies. Oh my god, they countered it. Okay. Let's play this. Attach it here. And then we're going to attack. They're gonna block. So they're slowly losing all their guys. Which is great. Let's get that out. And then we'll put another 1/1 counter here. If I get Nexus out, that's going to be insane. Alright, let's attack. They take the 10. All my lands untap. Nexus comes out. Now everything's a spider. Attach the bow. End turn. Alright, this is where we win. Alright, so we'll go. God. Everybody gets an insane power up. We'll attack with everybody. Shoot down the 3/1. And then we'll just trample through to win the game. Freaking yes. Good lord. Alright. I just thought I'd be getting a ton of stuff to sell, but I mean, technically, there is a lot of cards in Magic, and this has all the cards in Magic, including cards that aren't supposed to be in Magic. So, this is fine. We could do this, and we can pop our amulet, get a swamp, play our island, get a, or not, volcanic island, get our pick down, and then we'll get the swamp out, we'll get out Splinter, Don't want to make a copy of the pick. Could make a copy of the bow, though. I kind of like that idea. Let's do that, and then we'll end. And then we'll play our tap land. And then let's attach the pick. Let's attach a bow. And then we'll attack, shooting that guy down, getting a treasure token. Whenever Splendor or another non-token creature you control leaves the battlefield, okay. And then we'll end. They get -4, -0 power up. Oh, that sucks. Okay. And they're gonna hit me for 1 and get a 2/3 out. Got it. Let's get another tap land. Let's do Sword of Hearth and Home. Can I attach it? I think I can. Yes, I can. Alright, let's attack for 1. Shoot that. I get another treasure token. Good. They're gonna take the damage? Okay. I'm gonna bounce Splinter because that's gonna get rid of their thing. I'll get another swamp. So Splinter's gonna come back out, which causes the mutagen to activate. Oh my god, yes. And then let's attach the sword again. And then we'll enter. Oh my god, yes. This is awesome. Buy you out. Let's attach the bows. And attach the pick. Let's mutagen, powering up Splinter. And I have 2 mana, so I can't do anything else, so we'll attack. We're gonna shoot down this guy. We get a treasure token, they take 6. I will not bounce Splinter this time. We'll get a Plains. Main phase 2, we get to white down, and then we'll end. Alright, oh my god. They got red. Do we have a way to just take them out? I do not have a way to just remove him. Let's get Sethroth down. I like him more than Spider Gwen. Or Venom Gwen. And then we'll just... Oh, actually, we just win. Because we can shoot down your guy and then hit you. Yep. Let's go. Yeah, you know what? Actually, if I go find a clone to fight. I didn't fight the Mimic. I gotta go back and do that real quick. If I fight the Mimic, then, that, work. Let's do... I'm gonna have to discard, I know. Let's play the tap land. Tap that, end turn. Let's get rid of... Cut down. So kind of like the idea of the moat right now. Plane. And... Let's do the water and then end turn. They're gonna hit me for 1. Plateau. Let's do the bow. And then this bow. Oh, I know I could have done that. Ooh, that was dumb. Okay. And then we'll end turn. They're gonna hit me for 3. That's fine. Let's plateau. Let's get Squall out. And then let's attach the bow to Squall. So I'd rather him have reach. And then we'll end turn. Alright, they don't attack. Good. Badlands down. Let's make a copy of that bow. And then we'll attach that to Squall. And then we can levitate. They get counter levitate. Cool. Gotta love that. Alright. That's not good. Because now I don't have flying. We'll just end turn. Battlefield, tap target creature opponent controls. The creature doesn't untap. Can I just get rid of that? Destroy up to one target artifact, enchantment, or tapped creature. What is doing this? A spirit, so it's not a, yeah. And then they're gonna hit me for a lot. Let's do this. Nope. Alright, let's get the starting town out. Let's get rid of this. No. Let's get rid of that. I counter that too. Cool. We're gonna have to move this back over. Move this over. And I don't have enough help. So we're just gonna lose. Yep. Oh my god. What's the closest town? To the left. Right. Or the west, I guess would be the proper thing to say. Get there, heal. I need to end this episode since we're over an hour. Merfolk Noble, that would be pretty good to have. Let's buy that. Reroll. Shapeshifter, Shapeshifter. That card's good. I got 2 of them, so you know it's good. Yep, okay. Let's check out these. Dog from Final Fantasy. I do not know the dog from Final Fantasy. It must be a newer game. And this one, there's a lot of stuff here. Right. That's good. Okay. And then let's go up here to this one. A lot of cards. And let's see what the draft is here. Laurelin Eclipsed. I would like to do that, but I need to do one more thing, right? Yeah, I need to do one more. I need to get one more shard to do that. Alright. So let's save it, and then we'll end it. I'll see y'all in the next episode where I'm gonna go back to the library and get my revenge. Alright, I'll see y'all then. Bye, y'all.